Alright, good afternoon everybody. Nismo D21 checking in. And I thought I'd show you guys a little upgrade that I did on my 1995 two-wheel drive hardbody here. This uses pretty much factory parts, but it is an upgrade from a single piston 4-cylinder caliper to a twin piston V6 caliper. So here's what you're going to need, and here's what the benefits are. Let's start with the benefits first. First off, the rotor is bigger in diameter, so you're actually getting 3/4 of an inch, I believe, wider or bigger diameter rotor right off the get-go. The pads are also slightly bigger lengthwise compared to the 4-cylinder pads. You're also getting twin pistons inside the caliper versus a single large piston that the 4-cylinders come with. So in order to do this, really what you need is to look for parts for a two-wheel drive V6 pickup truck, hard body obviously. They made V6 trucks in two-wheel drive form starting in 86 and a half, and I think they made them all the way up until 95. And what you're going to look for is a like an XE or SE V6 package. It doesn't really matter if you go on like Rock Auto or if you go on AutoZone or Advanced Auto or just going into your general box store. Just tell them that you have a V6 two-wheel drive hard body and you need rotors, calipers, and pads for it. And you'll walk out of there with pretty much everything that you need to be able to swap it over. So what you do is like a normal brake job. You're going to separate the rotor from the hub using the 6 screws that are, or 6 bolts that are behind it, and you're going to put on the V6 rotor. You should be okay with the splash shield in the back. I don't see where there was going to be a problem. You'll notice that I don't have a splash shield on this truck. That's just because I wanted to get more airflow in there. There's really nothing that's going to get in there unless you're taking it bogging or something or driving down really bad roads, but this truck is a cream puff, so I'm not really too worried about it. So I took the dust shields off. That gives me better airflow on both sides of the rotor. So once you're done with the rotor, you're going to want to install the caliper mounting bracket. You can't put the 4-cylinder caliper on the V6 caliper mount, and vice versa. You can't put the V6 caliper mount on the 4-cylinder caliper mount or cap. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So put the V6 caliper mount on, get your pads, put your caliper on, and then you're going to transfer your brake hose over, which the brake hoses are the same. You'll notice that I'm running stainless braided. That shouldn't matter. I mean, if you want to go the extra mile for an awesome pedal, I recommend doing stainless braided brake hoses. Apex Racing or Apex Brakes there's a gentleman on the Facebook called, his name is Raymond Chan. I bought a set from him for my red truck. These are actually brake quip, which I had made about 10 years ago. They're also excellent, but you can't just buy these at the store. I had to send out my brake hoses and they had to be custom made. So that's kind of a pain for your daily driver stuff. But Apex Racing, I think it was about 70 bucks shipped to my door. I had fronts and rear hoses done. They worked out perfectly fine. So if you want to go there, just do the hose, caliper mount, rotor, and pads. That's what you need to do a V6 brake swap, and you're going to get a bigger rotor, you're going to get twin piston caliper, and bigger pads. So simple, easy, using factory parts. You know, you can go and do the extra step in getting the drilled and slotted rotors. I'm not really a huge believer in a daily driven vehicle needing them. You know, maybe a race vehicle or a drift truck or whatnot might benefit from them, but a daily driven vehicle, the more meat on a rotor, the better off, because the whole concept of braking is taking motion and converting it into heat. And the more that it can convert and get rid of heat, the more braking you have. So, and in case you guys are wondering what I use for brake pads, I'm using Performance Friction carbon metallic pads. I've had great luck with them. These rotors are already like 2 or 3 years old. I did this swap about 2-3 years ago, and look at these rotors. I mean, this truck may not get driven every day, but it does get driven hard when I do drive it. So the pads are excellent on rotors. You don't get pulsation, you get good bite, and I really have had good luck with them. So if you see performance friction pads, I say go for them. They're great stuff. So yeah, you don't need to do anything with the hub other than transfer the hub over to the new rotor, bolt it on just like a regular brake job. So there you go. That's a quick, easy way to add a twin piston caliper to a 4-cylinder truck that usually comes with a single. So like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section, and always, keep on trucking. Thanks everybody. Take care now.